Hello and welcome to WJTS in.form. Coming up this Sunday, an exciting show at the Lincoln Amphitheatre. Let's find out about that in this edition of WJTS in.form. Joining me in the studio is Brandi Weyer. Brandi is the Public Relations Director for Lincoln Amphitheatre. Brandi, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, you know, it's hard to believe, but here it is, finally spring. And when spring comes along, it's time to start thinking about shows at the Lincoln Amphitheatre.
Yes.
And you have one coming up this Sunday.
Yes, we actually, for the first time ever, we're doing a Celtic concert and hosting Irish dancers in Celtic Spring Song and Dance this Sunday on April 14th for two performances, 3 p.m. CDT and 6 p.m. CDT. That's 1 hour behind Jasper time.
Okay. And
the band we're hosting is Gilderoy Bryan. They're a Louisville-based 4-piece Celtic band, and then they're bringing along Annie Wright. She is the Kentucky Rose of Tralee, which she went over to Ireland to dance because she won that competition in Kentucky, and then she will also be dancing along with the McTaggart Irish dancers as well.
So there's like two different shows? Three different shows within the show?
They're all combined. They'll be playing music. Gilderoy Bryan will be, and they'll be dancing along with the music.
Can you say that again?
Gilderoy Bryan. I think I'm saying
Okay,
Gilderoy.
well, it's Irish. So
yes.
Okay. And they're going to be performing along with the dancer and the other dancers, Tilroy dancers?
The McTaggart Irish.
McTaggart Irish. I think
dancers.
I was making up Irish words. Okay. So how long is the show?
The show, it will be roughly about an hour and a half, and there is a meal option in between. We are having a pork chop dinner in between at 4:30, so if you come to the first show, you can eat afterwards, or if you can eat before if you come to the evening show. But you just need to make reservations at least 3 days in advance for the pork chop dinner. Okay,
so you need to be calling in now.
Yes.
And if somebody wants to make reservations for the pork chop dinner, what do they do?
They can call us, or they can purchase them online. Our website is Lincoln Amphitheatre with an RE at the end.org, or they can call us at 800-264-4223.
Okay, say the phone number again, please.
800-264-4223.
Okay, and they can call, and then how much is the pork chop dinner?
It is $12 a person for adults ages 13 and older, kids who are 7 to 12, $8, and then kids 6 and under are $6 for the meal.
Okay, and this show is a good show for family.
Yes, it's a different kind of entertainment. I mean, I know Celtic music in general has mass popularity in the last recent years, and it was just something we wanted to do, a little bit something different. I think the atmosphere of the amphitheater, for those who haven't been to the amphitheater, it's a 1,500-seat covered facility that's open air, so I think that will add to a nice ambiance as well.
And will tickets be available at the door, or should they be reserved?
We always encourage reservations for the best seat because the seats are reservations. They're not general admission seating.
Okay. So
you can do that as well. You can call us at 800-264-4223 or visit our website at lincolnamphitheatre.org to purchase tickets as well.
Okay, and if they're doing it, can you buy them with MasterCard, Visa, or
we take all major credit cards, or again, if you were hesitant, don't know if you can make it that day, we do welcome walk-ups as well because we have such a huge facility.
Okay, and then is Lincoln Park charging a gate fee yet, or is that too early?
That is included in your ticket price.
Oh, so okay. Regardless, it's included in your ticket price. You just go through the gate and say, "I'm going to the show," and then you go to the show. And okay.
All of the events that we're having this year, minus the 5K run and the Trail of Terror, the gate price is included.
Okay, and let's talk about the other shows.
Well, we have quite a bit. We have a full slate of season this year again from April through October. After the Celtic concert, we'll take a couple-week break, and then on May 4th is a big day. We are hosting our 4th annual Mr. Lincoln's Neighborhood 5K Run Walk, and that will be at 9 o'clock. And then at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, we'll be having a gospel concert featuring the Woodsman Quartet and the Childress Family. And then on May 19th, we'll be hosting Tails and Scales. They're an Evansville-based professional performing group, and they'll be doing Mice, it's a children's play based on Aesop's fable Council of Mice, and that Aesop's fables are among Lincoln's favorite stories growing up as well. And then the second season of A Lincoln, A Pioneer Tale will begin in June, and then July through August will be Godspell, our 3rd annual partnership with Evansville Civic Theater. And then we'll be hosting the national players for Macbeth in September and wrap up our season for Trail of Terror in October.
So it sounds like a busy schedule.
Yes.
And if somebody really didn't catch those shows,
Yes.
It's probably a whole lot easier just to go to online or to call to get information.
Yes.
Do you mail out information to people
Yes,
if they
we do.
ask? Okay.
We have a show brochure that we have distributed out, and if anyone's interested in wanting a printed material, they're more than welcome to call us, and we'll send you a brochure as well.
Or that brochure is probably available at restaurants and rest stops, places like that.
Yes.
Okay, hotels.
Yes.
Okay. And again, you can just go online and you can get all this information. You can even purchase your tickets right there.
Yes, yes.
Is there a discount to buy like the whole season? Do you do a season pass?
We do a theatrical season pass.
Okay.
So for a theatrical season, it's $40 for a Lincoln and Pioneer Tale, Godspell, and Macbeth. But we do offer coupons on top of that for the other events that we're hosting to our season ticket holders as well.
Okay, now I know that we talked about with the Celtic Spring Song and Dance, there is a meal served in between the two shows that you can participate in. What about for these other shows? Are there meals?
There are meals available to all of the events minus the 5K run, gospel concert, and the Trail of Terror.
Okay, and the meal is optional.
Yes.
You can go just to the show, or you can get the show and the meal.
Yes, you can do you have options.
Dinner and a theater. Okay.
Yes, you can have dinner in a theater, or you can just have the theater.
Okay.
No one has just done dinner, so I guess that's available too if you wanted to do that.
And how are these meals are catered in?
Yes,
So
we partnered with the Chateau restaurant out of Mariah Hill, and they do all of our catering, and it's a buffet style meal. So just for the Celtic concert, and it's different meals, different times. We've decided to not just have the same thing over and over and over again. We decided to do a different type of meat and different vegetables every show. So if you come back, you're going to get a different meal.
So it sounds like an exciting season coming up.
Yes.
All right. Anything else that you'd like to add?
I don't think so. But we're just excited to get our season kicked off, and we're ready. We're full steam of motion with our season. So thank you for having me.
Are you needing volunteers or any kind of help with the theater? Are those shows pretty well set?
The volunteers, we always need volunteers.
Okay.
We could always use volunteers. If anyone's interested in volunteering your time or you're needing community service hours, the amphitheater, we're looking for golf cart drivers, will call, window takers, ushers, people to assist in the concession stand and meal tent. We're always looking for volunteers during each production and each event that we're hosting.
Okay. Well, Brandi, thank you very much for coming in.
Well, thank you for having me.
And again, we want to recap. I'll let you do that. Recap, this Sunday is the first show for the season.
Yes. Celtic Spring Song and Dance. It's our first show of the 2013 or 26 years at the amphitheater. We'll be hosting Gilderoy Brine and the Annie Wright and the McTaggart, Irish dancers. And for two performances, a 3 p.m. CDT and a 6 p.m. CDT, and a dinner in between for those who make reservations at least 3 days in advance.
Okay, and if you're not able to make reservations, you can buy tickets at the door. However, the meal you need to make reservations for.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Brandi, thank you very much for coming in.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching WJTS Inform. We are local people watching local people.